Us. Okay. This is going to be part two to what's the best technique to use in an actual real street fight. Okay. Real street fight means there could be weapons, guns, knives, bats, rocks, garbage cans. Um, there's no rules involved. So in a street fight, they have no rules. There's no referee. There's no judge. It's just fast pace. You cannot predict what's going to happen. It's just going to happen, and it happens real fast, like a snap of a finger, real quick. So it's something that you really can't sit down there and like think too much about what you're gonna do or think of your technique, because the time you take to think, the guy's already on you, or the guys and girls are already on you, hitting you in the head with a rock, stabbing you, kicking you in your face. You find yourself in the gutter, face down the gutter, stepping in the back of your head, jumping in your chest. So it's not something where you can stop and think. That's why I say the quickest move, most fastest move to do is to check your surroundings, quick, and if you said exit, make a move. Depending on your opponent, how many opponents you're fighting. If you're only one person, you don't want to fight no more than one person. Alright? So it's not a movie. If you see 4 or 5 guys and you're the only one, try to find a way out. Try to get out of there. You know? Usually when it's like that, you don't really want to stop and talk too much and try to use your verbal skills. That can help, but in certain situations, the time you're taking to talk, the guy's already on you, pouncing on you, throwing on the ground, 5 guys beating on you. So best move is to think quick and get out of there fast. Use your legs and move. You don't want to end up on the ground. You want to make a move. Right? If you're doing street fight and you find yourself like in a situation where you have no way out, check your surroundings around. Look to see what you can use as a weapon. Check to see the garbage cans, rocks, bat, bottles, and anything on the ground you see that you can use. Just keep your eye on it. So just in case you gotta pick it up and use it. So that's the next alternative tool that you can use. Look around for weapons. Right? If you have a gun on you, then that's different. Usually when you draw your gun, you draw with the intent to kill. You don't usually draw and then put it back. When you draw, you draw to shoot and kill. Just like a sword, like a samurai. You draw your sword, you draw it to kill. You don't draw your sword and put it back. Or you don't draw your sword and swing it around and put it back. You don't draw your gun, shoot it, bam, bam, bam in the air and put it back. Usually when you draw it, you're drawing it to do damage. So if you're fighting only, say, one guy, and the guy's attacking you, then you can use the techniques. Then it's time to defend yourself. This is self-defense purposes. So you use the techniques and you defend yourself. You always try your best not to hurt the person. If you see that the person is kind of, he's attacking you, but then he's kind of like, you can handle him, and it's like, you can push him around and sidestep him, then you can do that without inflicting too much damage on him. If he's like a bigger person and you're a smaller guy, then it's different. Then you gotta maybe do a little damage. So it depends on the person you're fighting. If the person have the overhand on you, and then you have to go for vital areas where you can take the person out. Not necessarily kill the person, but just to make him like put him on the ground, or just have him not moving as much anymore. So that's the next thing you can do. So I always look around for weapons, and if you don't have to fight, don't fight. If you don't have to, if you can diffuse the situations without doing anything, just through talking, and it's like one person or so, then you can do that. Usually when there's a bunch of people attacking you, talking usually don't help. So you just want to find the exit quick. Okay. Remember, martial arts only for self-defense purposes only. Um, Only use it if you have to. That goes for anything. You know, drawing a gun, drawing a weapon, only for self-defense. You know, drawing a sword, whatever, nunchuck, whatever weapons you have, it's only for self-defense. Okay. So you guys can keep on kicking, keep on stretching. Check out Gichie.com. Subscribe to your channel, rate, comment, and what's